Hello students, in last lecture we started with the concept of formulation of LP problem and we finished with question number 2. Now let's start with the next question. A manufacturing firm produces two types of gadgets A and B, which are first processed in the foundry and then sent to machine shop for finishing. The number of man hours of labor required in each shop for production of A and B and the number of man hours available for the firm are as follows. Then one table is given where first column is gadgets, A and B are two gadgets, then foundry where the time required to process for gadget A and B is given. Then machine shops, here also time required for gadgets A and B is given, and time available here 60 and 35 is given. Profit on the sale of gadget A is rupees 30 and gadget B is rupees 20 per unit. Formulate the LPP to have maximum profit. Now first, for gadget A, we will consider variable X, and for gadget B, we will consider variable Y. So, the equation of Z will be maximize Z is equal to 30X plus 20Y. Subject to the equations will be 10X plus 6Y less than or equal to 60. Since we are considering X for gadget A and Y for gadget B, the equation will be 10x plus 6y less than or equal to 60. Then second equation will be 5x plus 4y less than or equal to 35, because we want to find the maximum profit, and obviously the non-negative constraints, that is x and y greater than or equal to 0. Therefore, the formulation of LP problem will be maximize Z is equal to 30x plus 20y subject to the constraints 10x plus 6y less than or equal to 60, 5x plus 4y less than or equal to 35, and x and y greater than or equal to 0. Now question number 4. A company manufactures two types of chemicals A and B. Each chemical requires two types of raw material P and Q. The table below shows the number of units of P and Q required to manufacture 1 unit of A and 1 unit of B. Then one table is given where raw materials are P and Q, chemicals are A and B, then availability is given. Now the company gets profit of rupees 350 and rupees 400 by selling 1 unit of A and 1 unit of B respectively. Formulate the problem as LPP to maximize the profit. Here also we will consider this chemical A as variable X and chemical B as variable Y. Now since the price for the profit is given here, first we will write the equation for Z, that is 350x plus 400y. Then we will write the constraints, that is 3x plus 2y less than or equal to 120, then 2x plus 5y less than or equal to 160, and non-negative constraints x and y greater than or equal to 0. So here I have given the direct answer. The required formulated LPP is as follows, that is maximize Z is equal to 350x plus 400y subject to 3x plus 2y less than or equal to 120, 2x plus 5y less than or equal to 160, and x and y greater than or equal to 0. Now next question, we will solve the LP problem graphically. So maximize Z is equal to 9x plus 13y subject to 2x plus 3y less than or equal to 18, 2x plus y less than or equal to 10, x is greater than or equal to 0, y is greater than or equal to 0. Now here to draw these equations 2x plus 3y less than or equal to 18 and 2x plus y less than or equal to 10. We will solve this question stepwise. So step 1 is consider the given inequalities as equality. So this inequality we will write in the form of equality. So equations will be 2x plus 3y is equal to 18, 2x plus y is equal to 10, then x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 0. And we will think about this z in the last step. So now step number 2, here we are going to find the coordinates for the given line. So the columns will be equations, values of x, values of y, then point x comma y and region. Now first equation 2x plus 3y is equal to 18. Now once we will substitute x is equal to 0, so we will get the value of y as 6. So the coordinate will be a 0 comma 6. In this same equation we will substitute y is equal to 0. So the value of x will be 9. So the coordinate will be b 9 comma 0. So these are the two coordinates of the given line. Now here, since the inequality is facing towards the constant, the region will be towards origin. Suppose it is given that the inequality is facing towards the variable, then region will be away from the origin. So considering the next equation 2x plus y is equal to 10, once we will put x is equal to 0, so value of y is 10. Coordinate C is 0 comma 10. In the same equation, by substituting y is equal to 0, we will get the value of x as 5. So point D is 5 comma 0. So these are the two coordinates of equation 2x plus y is equal to 10. Now in equation number 2 also, the inequality is facing towards the constant, so the region will be towards origin. Then x is equal to 0 is nothing but the equation of y-axis and y is equal to 0 is nothing but the equation of x-axis. Now next step, step number 3. Here we are going to draw the graph. So first we will draw x-axis and y-axis. Then scale is on both the axis 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. So here we have numbers from 0 to 10 on x-axis, similarly numbers from 0 to 10 on y-axis. Now we will plot these points. First we will plot point number A and B, 0, 6 and 9, 0. And by joining this we will get a line, and here we will write the equation of line, that is 2x plus 3y is equal to 18. Then we will plot the next points C and D, that is C 0, 10 and D 5, 0. And by joining these 2 points we will get a line, and equation of that line is 2x plus y is equal to 10. Now since inequalities are facing towards the constant, for both the lines we have region as towards origin, and therefore here we will show the downward arrow, that is towards origin. So if we find the common region, then we will get this part, shaded portion. This will be the common part for both the lines. This shaded portion is also called as the feasible region. Now in step 4 we are going to find the corner points of the feasible region. So the corner points are O, A, P, D, O. And from these points we know the coordinates of O, A and D, but we don't know the coordinates of point P. So we will call these coordinates as x, y. Now since P is the intersection point of these two lines, if we solve these two lines simultaneously, then we will get the values of x and y. So by solving these two equations simultaneously, we get y is equal to 4 and x is equal to 3. So therefore the coordinates of P are 3, 4. Now if you have drawn this graph on graph paper, then directly you can write the coordinates of P as 3, 4. But suppose graph paper is not available and you are drawing this graph on the normal paper, then by solving the equation simultaneously, you can get the values of the x and y, that is coordinates of P. So here the coordinates of P are 3, 4. Now the last step 5, where we are going to use the equation of z which is given in the original question. So z is equal to 9x plus 13y. Here vertex, so we are going to write all the corner points of the feasible region, that is O 0, 0, A 0, 6, D 5, 0, and obviously the coordinates of P 3, 4 that we have. Now one by one we will substitute the values in the equation of z to get the corresponding value. So by substituting 0, 0 at the place of x and y, we get z is equal to 0. Here x as 0 and y as 6, so we get z is equal to 78. In the third point, x as 5 and y as 0, we get z is equal to 45. And for the point P, by substituting x as 3 and y as 4, we get z is equal to 79. And since in the question it is asked that maximize z, therefore from these all the values we will consider the maximum value of z. So here maximum value of z is 79. So final step will be the result. The maximum value of z is 79 and is obtained at the point P 3, 4. So this is the final answer for graphical method. Thank you students.